Hello guys, this is Yara here, and today we have a new archetype coming out, and it's called Valiant Smashers. It's set to be released in the OCG in August 26, 2023, so in a couple of weeks from now. So I'm gonna read the cards one by one, and I'm gonna tell you guys my honest opinion of what I think of these cards. So yeah, let's go. So the first card is Centurion Legacia. It's a machine synchro effect. It requires one tuner plus one or more non-tuners at level 12. And the card says you can only use the first and last effects of this card once per turn. If this card is special summon, draw one card. Then you can destroy the monsters with the highest attack on your opponent's field. Monster you control with 2000 attack or less cannot be destroyed by battle. During the end phase quick effect, you can place one non-synchro Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard face up on your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap card. Okay. Alright, so it gives you, it's a generic Synchro 2 that it lets you draw a card. So like in Virtual World, you can go like start a Charge Warrior, draw a card, go into Coral Dragon, draw another card. You make both of them, use both of them, go into this. Since that equals 12, draw another card, so you can get like a draw 3 in Virtual World. But I'm assuming Vanadium can easily make this in other decks. And it uses up like the face-up monsters on the spell and trap card. So it kind of does the same thing as Virtual World. So not as Infernoble Knights, right? So or Crystal Beast. So now we're gonna go to the second card. This one's called Centurion Emmet 6. Is an Earth level 8 machine effect monster. Attack 2000 and defense 3000. You can only use each of the following effects of this card's names once per turn. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your hand or graveyard while you control a Centurion monster, except Centurion Emmet 6. Sex? What? That can't be the name, right? They just put sex right there. That had to be a typo. There's like no way. Quick effect, you can place this card in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap. Also, you can add special summon Centurion Emmet 6 for the remainder of the turn. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, quick effect, you can special summon it, okay? Okay. So you can, it's like a free summon, basically, right? It's a quick effect summon, okay? Interesting. Okay, let's go to the next card. This one is called Centurion Turdia. Attack 1000, defense 2000, is a level 4, dark level 4 pyro effect monster. It says you can only use each of the following effects of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you can place both this card you control and one Centurion monster from your hand or deck in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap card. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Turdias for the rest of this turn. During your main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, quick effect, you can special summon this card. Then you can increase this card's level by 4. Okay, so it's optional, so you can make it either level 4 or 8, depending on what you need. So that's pretty interesting. That should give you like level 12 synchros like easily, right? This plus a level 4 tuner equals a level 12, right? So now we're going to go to the next card. This one is called Centurion Primera. It's a light level 4 spellcaster tuner effect monster. Attack 1600, defense 1600. Okay, it says you can only use each of the following effects of this card's 1 and 3 of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Centurion card from your deck to your hand except Centurion Primera. Also, you can add special summon Centurion Primera for the rest of this turn. If this card is treated as a continuous trap, level 5 or higher, Centurion monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, quick effect, you can special summon it. Okay, so I'm getting the hint that all these monsters are like free bodies, right? So if you have like a bunch on your spell and trap card zone, you can just like during the following turns like special summon them and get like a lot of free bodies, right? Plus, this one is the Searcher, is the Rhoda of the deck. It says one Centurion card from your deck to your hand, so it doesn't even say like monster or spell trap card. So that's pretty good. So now let's go to the next card. This one is a field spell. Okay, I love field spells. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's with this card's name once per turn. So only the second and third effect, you can only use it once per turn. So it says this card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects while you control a Centurion monster. During your main phase, if you activate this card, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, place one Centurion monster from your deck face up on your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap. Okay, so it's literally a free summon. It literally tells you, hey, during your main phase, if you activate this card, special summon a monster. You might be like, it doesn't really say that, but you're placing a card that can special summon itself. So essentially, it's a free summon, right? If that makes sense. The third effect, it says, if a monster is special summoned, you can immediately after this effect resolve, synchro summon by using monsters you control as material, including a Centurion monster. Oh, okay. So this can be used during the opponent's turn, right? Because it says if a monster is special summoned. So during the opponent's turn, during their main phase, they summon something, you're like, all right, you know what? I'm a synchro summon. I'm a special summon one of my spell and trap card monsters. One monster that's in my spell and trap card zone, special summon it, then I can synchro go into something that might disrupt them, right? This is a very, very good field spell. Being able to set this during the mythic, this card is treated as a continuous trap. You can special summon it, so you can literally activate Centurion Primera, place it, right? Activate effect to special summon itself, effect to add a Centurion card from your deck to your hand. The combos are insane. This might be like a little engine, might be like a pseudo like super heavy samurai engine where you can like put it in decks that are like can synchro summon, right? So like Sword Soul, for example, might be good because you don't necessarily need your normal summon on this one, so you can still play alongside decks that need their own normal summon. So now we're gonna go to the quick play. It says you can only use the 1 and 2nd effect of this card with this card's name once per turn. Place one Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard face up on the spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap. Second effect is if a Centurion synchro monster is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, then target one Centurion monster in your graveyard, place it face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap. Okay, so it gives you another way to like place a monster in your spell and trap card zone, which is essential. I just thought about it, but the field spell, once you synchro summon, you could go into the synchro 12, right, and like destroy a monster on the field, right? If this card is special summon to draw one card, then you can destroy the monster with the highest attack on your opponent's field. So you draw a card, pop, like what? It's basically like a +2. Alright, now we're going to go to the trap card. This one is a normal trap card. You can only use one effect of this card's effect once per turn, so only one effect. First effect says you can target one face-up monster on the field, banish it, but special summon it back to its owner field during the next standby phase. Okay, a generic banish. That's pretty crazy. Generic banish till the next standby phase? That's pretty good. Generic, dude. Like, you can literally play this with like Trap Trick or like Trap Track, or you can play this in Labyrinth. Okay. The second effect says you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Centurion synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but decrease its attack by 1500. So you can literally special summon this, because this doesn't say it has to be synchro summon. You can target this, special summon it, draw a card, then destroy a monster. That's pretty good. The trap card is very, very good. This might be like at least a 2-off in the deck, in my opinion. At least a 2-off. Truth Centurion. Okay, I like the art. It says you can only activate one copy of this card per turn. That's a weird way to phrase it. It says when a monster effect or spell or trap card is activated, you can send one face-up monster card in your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard and negate its activation as a counter trap card. Oh my god, that's very, very good. This is searchable by the level 4 guy. You can search a counter trap card with this one, with the Centurion Primera. Search a counter trap card. And this is a generic one. Doesn't even say it has to be a Centurion monster. You can literally send an Infernoble Knight card to the graveyard to negate the activation. You can also send like a Crystal Beast card. This is a generic counter trap card. I mean, generic as long as you play that type of deck, right? Like Infernoble or Crystal Beast or Centurion. So, like I'm telling you guys, this might be like a small engine that you play inside another deck that needs it, right? Like you might play this in Infernoble or Crystal Beast or something like that. Crystal Beast can actually search the field spell. So that's pretty good, right? Search the field spell, then field spell plays the level 4 monster, right? The combos are crazy. Let's see, another card. That was it. So In my opinion, this is gonna be a very good engine. Not sure if Konami wants it to be an engine or like a deck by itself, but an engine, solid, solid, solid. In could be in like in synchro decks like Sword Soul, Infernoble Knights. It could be used in like Manadium, right? Just a couple of examples. Virtual World. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. But anyways, guys, this was Yara here, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.